Welcome back. Now, as you can see, I've pretty much done all the writing there is. First off, what we want to do here is bring this out so that it's not overlapping any of the other layers we have here, and we want to turn this into a 3D layer. Right, that's good. Right, the orientation, we're going to bring this right up, bring this right down. We're going to try and centralise it as much as possible. Right, that's looking good. Let's see what it looks like once I pan it right in. Right, that's looking quite good. Right, so once we've got the orientation set up, like I say, you need to fiddle about with this until you get it just right. As you can see, like, I'll put all the spaces between the writing so it looks like a perfect square. Right, so hold down the shift to bring it right in. Okay, and just hide it just below the composition here. Set a keyframe, move right to your end of the video. I'd say about there will do nicely, and hold down shift and move it all the way up. Okay, right, what I probably need to do is bring this down a little bit because it's going off the screen. So let's have a look at that. That's looking quite good indeed. Right. And again, what we need to do is do the opacity. So opacity, bring it down to 0, bring it in a few frames and bring it up so that it fades out quite nicely. Might need to bring it in a few more. And basically what we'll have is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That fades out. Star Wars appears, that goes out the screen, and just as that disappears, we get our writing. Right, okay, what I need to do actually is bring this up a bit more because it's hiding down the bottom there. Right, that's looking good. That's it. So if I just do a RAM preview on that, we'll see what we come back with. So I'll start from here. That's looking quite good. The text just appears and just fades out, and then the writing appears. However, that is moving quite slowly, so what you probably need to do is mess around with the settings for that. So there's also a bit of a gap between when that fades out and when this comes in, so I'm going to bring this back a bit and I'm going to put this here. Right. One thing you may notice is when you play it back, your text may move quite slowly. I'm just doing a RAM preview now to show you what I mean. Let's just play that from there. As you can see, it's really slow. So what you need to do is bring it down from 3 minutes to around about just over 2.5 minutes. Click your key points that you've done, shift, and move them along, and just position them there, and your text should move a little bit faster. So once it moves faster in that, you should have it in. Now, to make the speed more accurate, what you need to do, obviously with the first keyframe you need to have the start of the text down here, but when you finish it up, it needs to be quite far out, so make sure that you obviously adjust, don't set keyframes but adjust the positions, because if you put it too far out, sometimes the text can go off the screen right up here. So what you want to try and do is, if possible, keep the text in the centre of the screen or just above centre, so basically it doesn't just fly off the top of the screen. Now obviously once you mess around with the keyframes and that, you can get to move faster, and you don't want it too fast, but you don't want it too slow, because if it's too slow, people will get bored and they'll just try and skip through it. So long as it's moving at a liquid pace where people are reading the text as it's appearing and it's not going too fast or too slow, it should look quite good. Now that's still a bit too slow, but it's faster than what it was before, and that's basically your end result, really. Yeah, so we've got our a long time ago, we've got our Star Wars opening, and we've got our crawl text. Now, one additional effect we can add into this, if I just close this down, is add the music in. Now, if I put this at the bottom of it, open up the audio and the waveform. Okay, when that opens up, and the trick here is to get the very start of the tune to appear just as the Star Wars icon appears. So just the second this appears, you want the music to start. So basically, you need to move that along so that it plays exactly at the right second. As you can see here, it's playing in tone, in time with the text appearing. So obviously, if I do a RAM preview, we'll see what we come back with. And there you go, it's looking really good. So that's basically it, really. The most trickiest part about this is obviously getting the timing with this moving smoothly, but once you mess around with the keyframes, drag them in, drag the timeline in from your original size of 3 minutes, you'll notice that it will start to move faster. But just getting the time on this is the most tricky part. But it's all about messing around with it, and you should finally get the perfect outcome. Well, there you go. So that's it for this tutorial. If you want some more, or you want to request any, please visit the website at videoeffectsuniverse.tk, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.